Again. Well, looks like Governor Rick Perry isn't all that liked by Governor Brown in California. You see, the biggest problem, according to this article on Western Center for Journalism, and it's titled "Left Howls Against Rick Perry's Texas." The biggest problem that Governor Perry has is finding office space. Yeah. You see, in California, they've taken the tax from 10.3 to 13.3% for top earners. So, is it a wonder that a lot of people that are making the big dinero in California are looking to migrate elsewhere? No. I don't think it makes any sense for companies to stay there. I mean, the weather's nice, but so what? What's really amazing is that the governor that they have now in California, he's a Democrat. Now, this is the same guy that was governor previously. And he's the guy that gave California to the unions. Yeah. So you see, only in California, well, that's not true. There's a lot of other states, too, where incompetence rises to the top. You know what I mean? Because they're controlled by Democrats. Now, what's interesting is most Democratic states are in the toilet. And Republican states aren't in the toilet. So what does that tell you? What it tells me is that the Republican policies might be a whole lot better. You know? Now, the good thing with California is, again, the weather. But what do you think is going to happen as these companies that are there are leaving? Well, that 13.3% is going to have to jack up to who knows what to deal with the offset. You know what I mean? Because the way these folks in government look at it is they don't know how to earn money, they know how to take money. And they need a whole lot of it. So when you've got companies leaving California to go elsewhere, like to Texas, which doesn't have any tax in comparison to what California has, guess what's going to happen? They're going to leave. Somebody's got to make up the shortfall. Just like Obama says, take it from the rich. You know what I mean? Yeah. You see, this is what happens when someone makes a tremendous amount of money that they didn't earn, like Obama. He didn't earn his money, he just made his money. And when they don't know how to earn their money, they have no respect for it. None. Because easy come, easy go. This guy blows more money than all the presidents before him. You know? But what was he? He was a community organizer. What do you expect? You know what I mean? Garbage in, garbage out. That's what you get. Now, I gotta admit, I wasn't impressed with Rick Perry's performance when he ran for the presidency. He had that brain fart. But that happens. But the people in Texas love him, because you know why? Because he's not taking from them the way these other governors in most Democratic states take from them. You know? He doesn't demand that they don't have guns. Most Texans have guns. You know, you can kill somebody that messes with your wife in Texas. It's okay. But anyway, the bottom line, and that's not a bad idea, by the way. The bottom line is states that control their citizens, the citizens end up leaving. A government that controls its citizens, well, normally they would want to replace the government. But I personally think we're too late for that. This administration has its tentacles into everything. Yeah. I mean, when you got Homeland Security buying targets for practice of pregnant women, pictures of pregnant women, what does that tell you? That tells you we've gone over the curve. You know what I mean? Done. Yeah, that's what it tells me. The only reason people would shoot at a target of a pregnant woman is to condition the shooter. Why else would you do that? You have to be somewhat sick or perverted, you know? And in this case, I think the administration's both. They're both sick and perverted. What do you think? Hey, Rick Perry, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. There'll be a lot of vacancies in California, you know what I mean? A whole lot.